Good afternoon, YouTube. Fazbear53 here. It is currently late as hell, pardon my French. And before we get to the video, I have to clear a few things out. First off, sorry for not posting in a while. I know the last video was a while ago. And that's for one reason I'm not going to get into details of just yet. And the second reason I haven't posted in a while is because, bam! Marching band has started up for the season, and also school starts up next month, or not next month, next week. So I may not be posting for a while. Don't get too concerned. It's because I need to get my education in. Gotta get those good grades so my father can respect me. Anywho, I guess on to the meat of the video. So, put it this way, while I was going through my room and stuff, which is still a complete mess, I found my first 2 locomotives ever. I don't know if I've done a video on them before, but I guess we gotta start somewhere. So I'll start with my very first one. It doesn't run anymore, sadly, because when I was young and first got it, I didn't know what I was doing with it. So this is my very first locomotive. This is a Model Power F2 locomotive, done after the Southern Railway number 6133. Now, Southern Railway 6133 is a former CNO and TP FP7 unit that is currently restored and running at Spencer, up in Spencer, North Carolina, at the North Carolina Transportation Museum. Now, yes, this unit is lacking in detail, but being from Model Power, which just recently went extinct, sadly, Model Power did make great starter units, and if this thing still ran, I bet it would run quite well on my layout I have here. It was a good unit to have. I loved it greatly, even though I didn't have the supplies to run it at first. I would recommend this to others, but I'm not sure how many of you are actually interested in getting into this stuff. Anywho, I may try to get this running again. I'm not sure I'll succeed. Onward to the next locomotive. Now the next locomotive does run. This is my second engine ever. My third HO scale item ever. This is a Model Power 040 shunter with tender, done up to be Southern Railway number 6636. Now I know that one never existed, or if it did exist, it would have been a F unit on the Southern rosters. If it was a steamer, that number belonged to a steamer at some point, I wouldn't know the model. But it's got good detailing. If you want, you can pause the video at any time. This is for both the F unit and this steamer. You can pause the video at any time to, look at the detailing on your own. But real quickly, I'm going to point something out. Right here-ish on the side of the steam dome, my camera will focus again. You going to focus? Yes, right here on this steam dome is a molded-in whistle. Now, at the time, that was really cool to me. Because, molded-in whistle, when you're younger, you can make the sounds yourself. I know that sounds retarded. Oh well. But pulling it forward on the tracks, you got the tender here, sloped back tender, very nice. Coupler does fail sometimes, but that's what you get for it being an older model. Now, if I quickly pick her up and flip her over, hello. That's not the coupler off this locomotive, I swear. But if I hold her upside down, you can see the motor right about there-ish. There's no cab detailing, it's just the motor. You can't see it. Okay. Oh well, but, the really best detailed part on here is the underframe of the tender. It's got the brick underframe, and of course the frame itself with the brake piping and stuff. But still, for a starter locomotive, it was worth it. Now, if I remember correctly, I paid $60 for the steam engine from historicrail.com and paid $50 for the diesel from historicrail.com. But like I said, the steamer runs. It's very loud and sometimes doesn't want to start, but she runs once she goes. Let's see if we can get her going. Okay, don't know if camera interference is picking up, but my camera's starting to freeze in random places. Okay, anywho, this was my first locomotive, or not first steam engine, second locomotive, and third HO scale item overall. And since I got time to spare, I might as well show my first item ever. So, let me reach over and grab her real quickly. If I've ever uploaded a video of my knuckle coupler, or not knuckle, horn hook series of cars, then this one's been in there several times. Put it this way, whenever I run a train with horn hook couplings, she's always the first car. This was my first ever HO scale item. I got this when I was around 10. We were in a Goodwill, and it was in the display case with a crap ton of track. Not all of that track came with it, but there was a good maybe 200 pieces of track, enough to make a nice sized oval. And it was there for $5. So I asked my mom about it. She said, ask your dad. I asked my dad about it. He said, do you have the money? I asked my mom. She said, yeah. So I got it. Now, I took this thing everywhere with me when I first got it. I even brought it to school once, which was very dumb. I know, a dumb move on my part, but I didn't see the problem in it. Why not brag and show what I have to others? I'm lying to you. This was my fourth, this was my third, this was my first. There was a second one, which I'm not going to bother getting out, plus it's in pieces at the moment because it fell apart. But I got my first knuckle coupler item from a friend in elementary school. He brought it in, asked if I wanted it, and I said sure. So I got a Atlantic Coastline boxcar. But the frame fell apart, and eventually the whole thing fell apart. Anywho, old Bachmann, I think. Hold up. Yeah, old Bachmann. Old Bachmann, made in China. She rolls pretty well. Oh, one quirk I want to show you real quickly before I try and get her on the tracks is these bogies pop off very easily. So this was always fun to stage accidents with. Anywho, I'm going to plop her onto the tracks. Sorry if the camera's not okay. But that's what she looks like on tracks. She is still one of my favorite items I own, just because she's my first. And yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Sorry for not uploading in a while. I've already explained that, and I'm possibly not gonna be able to upload in a while again, due to school starting up, and also marching band. The season started up. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you all next time. And have fun being yourself. Peace!